Okay, this is kind of an extra video. I just thought I'd mention this. It's kind of been on my mind for a bit, and it's about how a war in Europe will be determined by something known as the green banana, which is basically just like a place in Europe. Europe has 3 population bananas, which is like a place where a lot of people live. There's the blue banana, which is like about like that-ish. There's the and then the golden banana, which is like that. But the green banana, which is like here, is the one that like we're gonna be focusing on, and why I think in a war it would be very important. So I think if a war were to break out between these two sides, it would look something like this. I guess Serbia would be red. But basically the green banana is just like a few urban centers. Notably Warsaw, which is like here, Bratislava, Vienna, that place Brno, Budapest, Ljubljana, and Zagreb, like a bunch of pretty important cities, and also Krakow. And I feel if a war were to break out, what would happen is Russia and the East would be pretty easily able to push into all this area. Maybe not quite Turkey, but they'd be able to pretty easily take out much of the area east of the green banana, as these, with the exception of Ukraine, are relatively weak countries. Maybe they'd have some struggle in Ukraine, but let's just assume they manage to take all these countries over, and for the sake of this video, they even get Turkey. The Russian front line would be, decided at the green banana, and the fate of the war would. If Russia is able to take over the green banana, then if Russia's like here, then they could very easily just push into Germany and then into the heart of Western Europe. Or if they capture it in the south, they can get Italy, and then from there into France, and then into Western Europe. Or if they break through in the middle, they can go to southern Germany, and then through yeah. So, basically, the green banana is, it's flat, and once, I feel Russia would be able to take all this over, especially with, like, Chinese help. Maybe they wouldn't, who knows. But if they do, the fate of any war would be decided by a few key battles taking place. If Russia is able to take over any of these cities, let's just say Russia is able to push into Budapest and Bratislava. If they push into Budapest and Bratislava, maybe they won't be able to quite take out the rest of the area, but let's just say the Russians capture Warsaw. Then, once they capture Warsaw, then they would be open there in the northern European plain, and they could push into the heart of Western Europe. However, I personally don't think Russia would be able to capture Warsaw. It's Polish. It's a very defended city, rather patriotic, so, like, I don't believe but if Russia captures Warsaw, I think the road into Western Europe is pretty easy. If they want to make a breakthrough somewhere in, like, this area, like in the center, they'd have to either take Krakow, they'd have to take 2 cities, probably either these 2, or these 2, or these 2, but most likely they'd probably be taking all. But the all in all, Russia, and if Russia fails to take these cities, then they're going to just, a defensive line will be set up, and I feel Russia will be forced to, like, they won't be able to, and they'll spend a lot of stuff trying to take these cities, and then when they're not able to, the blue team would just be able to absolutely dominate this entire area, taking out, liberating all these countries, and, like, this and all these are, like, NATO countries that do not want to be part of, under Russian occupation. So, in conclusion, the green banana would be where a ton of fighting in another war, I feel would take place, as Whoever controls the green banana wins the war, I believe. So far it's under NATO control, however, that could change. And, no, it can't change really. So far the West controls it, but in a war, control of the green banana is crucial, as it is a pathway. It's Central Europe. It's Central Europe. If you control the green banana, then you could control that region. Like, if you control the center, then you could either go east if you're the West, or you can go west if you're the East. Yeah, okay, that's all I felt like saying. Bye.